That's coming from Fliptv. Michael still at Urban Newsstand, keeping it real with the viewers and the reviewers. All right, the attack on Governor Autumn of Benue State is what we'll be talking about today, and this is causing serious talks in the society. Talking about Nigeria as a whole, PDP, APC, the President Muhammadu Buhari, former Vice President Atiku speaking on this. All right, quickly to the papers. We have the New Telegraph newspaper and the Punch newspaper right at the stand for today's edition. All right, attack on Autumn. We won't accept attempt to make Benue unruly, says NGF. We won't accept attempt to make Benue unruly, says NGF. We have Buhari, Atiku, APC, PDP will be condemned attack. Buhari, Atiku, APC, PDP will be condemning the attack on the governor of Benue State, Samuel Autumn. Don't push citizens to seek self-help. Don't push citizens to seek self-help, says David Mark. That's the former Senate president. And we have another story here. Benue governor, Nigeria support. That's what Autumn has said. Nigeria sick and on life support. Mieta denies attack. IGP orders probe, beefs up security around governor. But we have a story here after seeing this that Mieti Allah has denied the attack on Governor Autumn. We have a story on the front page of Super saying that Fulani group claims responsibility for attack, says Autumn won't escape next time. Fulani group claims responsibility for attack, says Governor Autumn won't escape next time. Special probe squad. IG orders security brief up around Benue governor. Orders probe into attempted killing. Don't sweep assassination attempt under carpet. Middle Belt Forum tells federal government. Let's quickly join our reviewers for more reviews on this story today. Good morning to you, Chigozie.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Mike, how was your weekend?
Very good. But this is a worrisome situation in Nigeria now. Insecurity has become a thing that we cannot avert. Why is it so? Of course, you know what happened over the weekend. Governor Autumn of Benue State, there's the governor that has been proactive on the security issues we've been facing in the country, was attacked yesterday. And we saw a story here, Miatiala denying the attack. And we still have another story saying that the Fulani group are claiming responsibility. The Fulani group, is claiming responsibility for the attack on the governor.
Yes, I must start by saying that Ugo, Ebel, and Ambabu, the target is well within the range. So what next now is to strike, to blow up this country, because there is no other way forward. It is a shame that a sitting vice president is alive while his own state, the indigenous of his state, are taking refugees in another country, in Benin Republic, while he is still serving as the vice president of Nigeria. It's a shame on the so-called Professor Yemi Osibanjo. I would have rather died than leave him to see my people being, pushed out of their villages, and they are now scoring for safety in another man's country while I'm still a serving vice president. Is quite unfortunate. You see, this man should be to death because he has disappointed not just his generation, the entire Yoruba race. If an Hausa man is the vice president, he wouldn't allow his own people to be pushed out of their own state and of their own community. You can remember when Obasanjo was the president of this country and Atiku was the vice. You can see the kind of attack, head-on attack within the vice and the president. You see, Atiku never gave him a breathing space. See, he was tackling Obasanjo bomber to bomber. Now, what is Osibanjo doing? He's just lying idle and only taking a security vote of over 1 billion every month, and he's happy with that. While his people, his ancestral home is being taken, ceded to the Fulani race. Coming down to Autumn, you can imagine the claim of the so-called group Fulani nationality movement. Yes, Fulani nationality movement. They claim responsibility of attempt to assassinate a sitting governor. With all his immunity, with all his security apparatus, they still break through. You see, you can see how fortified, how committed, how formidable these people are. They want to overrun the Nigerian state. I imagine they also make a further threat that they are coming back for him. They will track him, a sitting governor. What are the Benue's citizens, indigenous doing? By now, there should have been an uproar that will blow up the entire sphere by an infidel, by people who has no right, I mean, to be part of the Benue citizens. It's quite unfortunate. You can understand if a host governor should suffer such threats, even at the point of assassination. Being assassinated, then what happens to a common man on the street? You can imagine yesterday there was a report that there is for over 49 hotspots, kidnapping hotspots within the southwest. These people has almost infiltrated the entire strongholds.
Almost of them infiltrated.
Infiltrated, and they are just waiting for the right time to strike, and it will be a very monumental disaster if the people refuse to rise in defense of their life, in defense of their people, in defense of their ancestral home. It is no longer a news that these people are bent. If you can threaten a sitting governor, then what happens to Chigozie on the street? What happens to you, Mr. Mike, on the street? You can see the extent to which we have gone. And unfortunately, governors are still living in denial, in self-denial and deception. They're still canvassing and calling for, preparing for 2023, aspiring for presidency. Why your house is burning and you are chasing after rats? I don't understand the level of mentality. I mean, these people operate. It's quite unfortunate. Look at Benue State should rise to the occasion. Otherwise, this be bent, and of course, as they have claimed, they will have.
Now, Chigozie, one of the reasons they stated for the attack, I think, is because of the governor's refusal
to support open grazing.
Open grazing. Now,
yes.
The question is, are the Fulanis the owner of the land, or what?
You can imagine such level of madness. Look, everybody is entitled to 1 minute's madness. On daily basis, psychologically, you are entitled to 1 minute madness. So if you refuse to use your own madness, now another person will use it on you. It is time to exhibit that level of madness against these infidels, against these nomadic entities. Just on the basis that the governor is trying to protect the people. He's trying to protect his own citizens by virtue of his responsibility. By virtue of the constitution, he has the right to protect the life and property of the Benue indigenes and residents. And now you have seen that open grazing will not go well. How could you take up your farm, your animals, to destroy my own farm? When you destroy my own farm, you have affected the entire society. You have left us at the mercy of hunger. And after destroying my own farm to breed your own cattle, you will take the same cattle to market and exchange it for money. Why I become a gunner, and there is no other future for this country than to everybody should rise at this point in defense of their own people, in defense of their own life. Biafra is the way forward. I remain a Biafran son, the rising a nation of the rising sun. Biafra is the way forward, and we are committed. Thank you very much.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, David. Good morning.
My Biafra man.
Good morning, David. Please let's go straight to the point because of the
Good
rain.
morning, Mr. Akadekule.
All right, thank you
Sorry.
so much. All right. It seems we are in for a war.
We are in for a war. Yeah. Yeah.
You accept it.
I do accept that.
Now look at the attack on Governor Otom.
Thank you, Mr. Akadekule. Now, first thing I want to deliberate on two things now. When Governor Otom was being attacked now, the presidency came out on Saturday and debunked it. Chief Press Secretary to the president, the person of Malagaba Shehu, stated clearly that now Autumn fake his attack. That was what a sensible man could say, that Autumn fake his attack. Why would a sitting governor that came out to the public to tell Nigerians the way Fulani men attacked him, instead of the presidency to condemn such attack, now they are now saying that the present governor of Benue State fake his attack. Why would a governor fake his attack? Are they mad? I don't know why come out to what condemn such thing. Rather, Keba Shehu is not speaking on behalf of the president because Fulani, because he's almost from the race. Why would he say such thing? That the present governor faked his attack. A governor that he said he ran 1.5 kilometer just to cover safety because his security aids were override. He ran 1.5 kilometers. Now, if such high profile person in the society could be overrun, now what is the hope of the common man on the streets? This is becoming somewhat insane. It is becoming somewhat absurd. Now, I believe now, why would one region claim responsibility of this thing? Fulani is saying they should be held for the attack, and nobody has arrested anybody up to now. The president has kept mute. He has not said anything. His stupid press secretary Keba Shehu was saying Autumn face attack. Must we continue with this? I think on this note, I agree. Let there be a war. If it is gone, everybody needs by this Fulani men.
Because the president has also condemned the former vice president.
Let the president himself condemn it. Why is the president? Why has he not said anything up to now? What if Autumn was killed on Saturday? What would you have said? What would you have said? What if Autumn was killed? Now, despite the man having about like 20 security aids, the man said he was overrun by the Fulani men. What are they fighting for? Because of this open grazing land. The man said he is not.
Should it be an issue?
Mr. Michael, that should not be our subject matter. No land, no part of this region should be ceded to the Fulani for this open region, for this land grazing. Enough of all this. Mr. Michael, can you give someone your land, the person trust? Is it possible? People can no longer go to their farmland again because of this nonsense again. And the president has not come out to condemn it. Nobody, I repeat, nobody would give Fulani land for their stupid grazing. What are they grazing? Killing people, kidnapping.
No, that's the what happened.
Raping people.
Upon the chances.
Given to them. And the president has not said anything. Must to continue like this. Mr. I think my stand on this that if you know you have gone now, let everybody now start carrying gun. Because of all this nonsense, let it stop. Everybody, if there would be a self-defense, let everybody now go back. Even if it's cutlass matches you have now, let everybody now be so to that because Nigerians can no longer tolerate. This is the highest shame in the land. Highest shame in the land. Why would some miscreants, some idiots want to kill a governor of a state? And the president has not come out to condemn that. He's just sitting here. He has condemned it. The president condemned it. Let him caution his people. Let the president caution his people. Our president is just there. What if the governor was being killed on Saturday?
All right, thank you so much, David. I really appreciate you for coming on. To you Sunday. Okay, sorry. Let's move down to the business. Now, belongs to me, I carry the law of Ondo State. This same governor, Samuel Autumn of Benue State, what are some of the governors, are the governors that have been consistent in condemning the dastardly act now, or evil perpetrated by these Fulani herdsmen. Now, seeing this kind of thing happening in Nigeria, again, after the president must have given warning, or must have even assured us of enough security, seeing this happening again, what does it depict?
Mike, let me get my people first.
Can we go straight to the point?
Okay. Yeah, this will go condemn. Mike, what you can see now that is happening, this is to show you that we have a weak president. Even if I thought we have president, it's a president of sentiment. It's a president of my own tribe. Understand what I'm saying? I don't think that if this is another tribe carrying this gun, Fulanis are carrying, that fire could have been on that tribe. I'm telling you honestly. But I thank God, this thing, Fulanis are doing it, not Biafrans. Had they been, this is Biafrans, Operation Pattern Dance and Wipe Off could have been declared on them. Understand what I'm saying? Now, the president give order, shoot aside anybody you see carrying gun. Why can't they shoot aside on Fulanis carrying gun? Well, which road did the Fulanis take to enter to go and attack this governor, Atom? Which state, which road they take? Now, if the Fulani assassins can be able to overrun the convoy or security bodyguard of the president, of the governor, now think how sophisticated they are. How sophisticated they are, think of it. Where do they get money to import this gun? And the Mr. President will tell us cross border, cross border, cross border, seashore, seaport, airport, tight security. Where are these guns coming in? Is it Fulani manufactured this gun? Now, the so-called the presidency or spokesman or medium image maker telling us that it's a fake, he faked the security because he's a man from tribe of Fulani. I mean, Nigeria have failed. There's no security in Nigeria. But it's very shameful. Southern politicians, mid-to-bed politicians, we are in Abuja drinking coffee, drinking wine, not doing anything. Ordinary Fulani tribe who hold the whole Nigeria ransom. Look at Central African Republic. This is what they did in Central African Republic. Central African Republic rose up and changed the whole Fulani away from Central African Republic up to today. Central African Republic is just like a state in population. But how can they rise up and change the whole Fulani in Central African Republic away? Then when Buhari entered and many Buhari were sworn in 2015, he came out in television, in news, that the Nigerians in Central African Republic are coming back. They went there and recruit all the whole Fulani in Central African Republic. Come there, Nigeria. Nigeria become a land of Fulani. Go all over the world. Fulani don't have homeland. All over the world. They are wanderers. Now they want to use Nigeria as their own homeland. But it's pity. It's pity to people that are playing politics with this case. It's pity. Now, this is our governor's lesson. That no matter what you do, remember, before, this middle bed to TV, all of them were pally with not.
Okokore, are we safe this time around?
This time around, we are not safe. This time around, even the eye that is talking here, I don't know the next thing will happen to me. If they can be able to go and attack governor and still boasting that he never escape, they are the one that carry the operation. Next time he never escape, then we finish him up. No citizen is safe.
Thank you so much, Okokore.
So the best thing is Ariwa to Ariwa, Biafra to.
I'm fine.
Now, based on what this group said, they said they acted
On behalf of 15 countries.
on behalf of millions of Fulani in 15 countries. We are in for a big war.
Good morning, my two viewer and my supporter and Mr. Mike. Good morning. You know, I normally say my prayer, one best prayer I pray now. Let this thing happen to all the governors that are playing politics with the life of their citizens. They attempt to kill Governor Tom is just the beginning. All those governors that are playing politics with the life of their citizens in their state, the same thing will happen to them. Because we hear they were proving that the herdsmen, the gun they are using is military. They invite the brutal, they invite this one. Say, how did Nigeria military gun go to the hands of those people? And we are still here asking question. It's clear to everybody that those people are sponsored by the same government in power. Garba Shehu is their sponsor. Gumi have come out openly because Gumi did not have any post in Nigeria. He did not have any post sitting in federal government. But Garba Shehu is a spokesman. Buhari as a president, he is the president of Nigeria. He cannot openly support, but financially he is supporting them. Those people can never go out of arms. They have people supporting them. So tell you that millions of people in other country, they cannot build their country, but they can buy guns for them to come and kill Nigeria. They can buy guns. I told them before, Sabisa forest is too big. Headmen can live there because when I know before, headmen only live in the bush. I wonder now they want to take people land. If you go to north, only Jigawa state, more than 3 states in the east. What is the land in Jigawa doing? They cannot make use of Jigawa state. Go to Kanu, only Kanu, all the whole western, all the whole eastern state. The land there, where can they use Kanu state? They have a lot of land. Jigawa is more than three states in east. Only Jigawa state, they populate. If you say it's big, so why are they running to the place that people are having? Eastern part of Nigeria is a peaceful place. West is a peaceful place. Only where we see problem is when the northern people, because me and you, we cannot accommodate S-men in our house. Can you keep them in your home? No. But when those who run from Mali, Buhari carried them 2015 from Mali, from Chad, from Niger, all of them they accommodate them here in north. That is why when they come now, the power be given to them. The man that brought them into this place is now in the seat of power because they know he cannot question them. They know he cannot, his agenda. I hear since 2015 that they are planning to Islamic Nigeria to make it finalization, to turn it different. We have been hearing it, but some people never take it serious. But now it's happening. But my prayer that let it happen to all the state governors that are playing politics with the love of their people. Many of them will not escape it. Let the herdsmen kill one of them. By that time they will know that the masses are angry and the citizens of the state are angry. Who give them the power? Upon the security escorting a sitting governor. If a man say he come out to use him feet to run 1.20 kilometers. President, we don't have a speaker. All of them, they are all dead. I don't know whether they don't follow Buhari die. When Buhari died for 2015, when they talk about 17, you know, don't concern me. But what I want to tell now, you people should come back. If you know that you cannot, all those people Buhari, if you know that the seat is bigger than you, or God come up for that place. United Nations. If you don't divide Nigeria, everybody go carry gun. If they carry gun, maybe that time they'll come and speak English for this place. Because that time nobody go hear English again. Because everybody go they defend themselves. Kill me, I kill you. God no defense. I don't tell another one.
Thank you so much. Can you just quickly?
All right. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning.
I don't think assassination issue should be swept under the carpet.
No.
Thorough investigation should be done. Don't you think so?
Yes, the way I see it is that what happened to Benue State started far back after April 22 coup by Gideon Oka. Gideon Oka staged a military coup against Babangida regime in early 90s, beginning of 1990. What happened? Babangida removed extermination, total killing. Babangida killed the whole young officers in Benue State. That is why that state is reduced to zero till today. And even the group of Oka, Gideon Oka, that group of young officers are still alive in Benue State. The Métis Allah would have not sworn to remove Samuel Otom, the current Benue State governor. So it is really disaster for that state. It started as something years ago.
And do you condemn the attack?
Yes, I condemn the attack. I condemn the killings of Gideon Oka, because if you read the ideology of Gideon Oka wanted to remove the northern Nigeria. He said the Norths are not part of Nigeria. That was the main reason why he staged a coup against Babangida. You should remember, if you are not there, then you must read it on the paper that after succeeding, he started removing some states. He called them core North. They're supposed to be with Sahel countries. Okay. These are the states, that are Timli Fulanis. Otom was attacked on the highway. Are you listening to me? He was
along Makodi Boko Road.
Thank you. He was his security escorts, his security guards. Their firepower could not withstand the firepower of those mercenaries sent by Métis Allah. I don't call them gunmen. No, I don't hide the truth. No. It's not my nature. These are mercenaries bought by Metiala who claim responsibility of the attack. A governor, a sitting governor, kilometers before he could escape. That's disappointing. Very, very intimidating, humiliating to the last order. A sitting governor. And some people came up and gave press conference. You know, Metiala. They said
Not Metiala. Metiala denied the attack.
Today.
Why we have a Fulani group that's Funa?
No. It is often the characterization of this regime. Claim, own it up. Tomorrow you will disown it.
Association of cattle breeders.
Mike, let me finish. It is one of the features of this current administration. Yes, today. Tomorrow, no. No, tomorrow. Next tomorrow, yes.
But this group said they acted on behalf of millions of Fulanis in 15 countries.
Thank you.
15 countries. No. They might be somehow affiliated or related.
I don't agree. The association of the whole Metiala in West Fulani grazers in West Africa is under one platform called Metiala.
Under an umbrella, right?
An umbrella, or you call it platform. Their grand patron is, who knows it here? President General Buhari is their grand patron. So what are we saying? Federal government is after autumn. After the attack, yes, on weekend, River State Governor paid him visits. He said, if you dare kill Samuel Autumn, Nigeria will ride now. So I said to myself, had it been this man was, a sacrificial lamb, maybe he was killed during this attack. Samuel Autumn would have been a sacrificial lamb. The young man for sacrificed his life for us, because I believe in what Wike said. Nigeria would have divided day before yesterday.
Something else must have happened.
Yes, by now. But what I'm calling is the indigenous of Benue. Why are you still sleeping? Your governor was attacked by Fulani. You people are sleeping. You are still drinking brukutu, eating tuwo, ogro, beer with Fulani men in Benue State. They wanted to kill your governor. What is happening to you? I get many friends in Benue State. Are you people daft? What about the brain sack? Is it gone? Don't you people think well? Rise up and protest. Rise up and protest against this evil regime of Buhari. Rise up and protest against Metiala. Rise up and protest Fulani. Let me call them Fulani imperialism. They have come to steal your ancestral land for years. In fact, they have not come to. They have already stolen it. Because do you know what is paining them?
Okay.
Autumn is the only governor in Nigeria that has stood up and fought Fulani. Yes. Before Akeredolu.
Honestly, on security issues.
Obiano did not tackle them. The only governor in Nigeria that tackled Fulani imperialism or whatever they call it from onset is Samuel Autumn. So that's why they wanted him dead.
He has been proactive.
Obiano, my uncle. Obiano did not tackle. Obiano, you did not tackle him. If you did, reply me. I'm your nephew or your brother, whatever you call me. You did not tackle him. But let me tell you, he that swallows Sudala's seed, he must consider the shape of his anus. I said it. Say the truth there. If Fulani come to Anambra State and mess up, we must hold the bull by the horns.
All right, thank you so much. Raphael, all right. Your name, sir?
My name is Jamio Vanekonda.
Jamio. Of course, it's hot right here at the Newsstand, and you know what it's called.
I made a discussion.
All right, your take on it. The attack on Governor Autumn.
I would like to speak with my own mother's tongue.
No problem. Yoruba, right?
Yeah, Yoruba language.
Oh, yes, sir. It's not them.
Okay. Ní ipa attack tí wọ́n attack Mr. Autumn. Ní orílẹ̀-èdè fẹ́ pé everybody believe pé ó yẹ kí security wà, ó yẹ pé security ló máa jẹ́ first priority gbogbo àwọn ìjọba wa tó ń ṣe ìjọba lórí wa. Nígbà tí wọ́n wá lọ attack Mr. Autumn tó jẹ́ sitting governor, àwa táwa jẹ́ citizen ordinary citizen tá tẹ̀ ní security tá ní anybody, kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí life tiwa. Nísìnyí báyìí Nàìjíríà ti débi tó yẹ pé nísìnyí báyìí kó lórí di orí ẹ̀mú ni. Nítorí nísìnyí báyìí níbi tá a lọ ní Nàìjíríà yìí àtàwọn kọsàn ìṣá èmi tèmi ò ṣọmọ Nàìjíríà. Nítorí èmi tèmi mo ti gbé attack sitting governor mi ò léyàn ní house ní Lagos State kí wàá ló fẹ́ jẹ́ security tèmi àtàwọn future àwọn tó kù lẹ́yìn so a ní láti sọ fún ìjọba yìí wípé gbogbo tó ń ṣe yìí àfẹ́ àdẹ̀nífẹ́ ni àlè ẹ́fà gbà á so mo kàn dẹ̀rẹ̀ pátápátá city governor ó ṣe sáwọn èèyàn míì bẹ́ẹ̀ ó àtàkùn oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ adẹ̀ ń rí i but èèyàn ọmọ Benue State tẹ́ẹ̀bà lè dìde kẹ́ni enough is enough láti stop attack yìí ẹni wò tán o season film ni ẹni wò tán rárá àtọ wàláì ọ̀ ní wò tán nítorí èmi tẹ̀mí mi ò ní ọkọ̀ ṣe pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà tẹ̀ fi gẹ́ kò fẹ́ jà ọkọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ mi lẹ́yìn pé ìkan tí mo kàn máa sọ báyìí United Nations ó ní láti wá cup aid Nàìjíríà báyìí sí nítorí ó máa dé stage tó ń pẹ́ even bí mo ṣe ń wò ó pẹ́ ju oṣù kan sóṣù méjì sísìn gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà pátápátá ara dìbò dání a máa gbé ìbọn dání confam ìbọn gidi tá a máa gbé dání tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọ ilé sílé so gbogbo àwọn gómìnà wa pátápátá a gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ kó máa gbọ́ báyìí sí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ṣì ń play politics lórí life wa mo wà ní floor tó da ìbọn bolẹ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ìbọn Ọlọ́run ló sẹ́kẹ́ mi ò ní lọ sí i so yẹn báyìí so àwọn tó play politics nípa life wa wọ́n yìí sún wa kò kiri o wọ́n jáde tó bá sún ewúrẹ́ kò kiri tó bá yí ojú padà wọ́n máa worst gan o so dem máa worst gan tó máa tẹ́ pé kò ní kó season film ni kò ní tọ́.
All right, thank you so much. The young man here named Jami that just spoke.
Yoruba nation now.
Okay.
Àti raise the flag already. So kí Nàìjíríà kó pín kí yẹn tẹ ṣọ̀kọ́ wá pín wa. That is what we want.
Just like what I was saying, he has just condemned the evil perpetrated by the Fulani herdsmen on the governor of Benue State, that's Samuel Otom. He has also stated that the citizens of Benue State should rise up to the occasion and make sure that the criminals also he has also advised them to defend themselves. That's just what he said. Quickly to you, Mr. Kunle, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine now. And happy new week, everybody. Happy new week to you.
Happy New Week to you.
Yeah,
Kunle.
thanks a lot. Thanks.
What's really happening in the country? What's happening? I don't really know where the country is heading to now. Of course, our investigation is currently going on attack on the governor of Benue State, the person of Samuel Otom. This president, some weeks back, from and the reverse is always the case whenever he speaks. These people, carry out more operations to tell the president that his words are not important.
Thank you very much. With the question you asked that you don't know where the country is heading to, I'm telling you the country is drifting towards genocide that happened in Rwanda. Is drifting towards Zaire, Congo, Republic of Zaire, crisis. So this country is drifting towards war, and I see it coming because the way things are now, the government is overwhelmed. That's why you see your president coming out every time to tell you, I will reject the security apparatus. What security apparatus? What weapons do you have for this security? All the money for you guys to buy weapons, they've embezzled it. They've shared it among themselves. Just of recent now, a memo came out, a breaking news came out from Mongunu, who is the chief security advisor, national security advisor, saying $1 billion that was a mark for ammunition was squandered. Although he retracts his statement back. He retracted his statement later. But voice is like egg. Once it drop, you can never package that egg back again. So we've gotten the message from Ogunu that the $1 billion for ammunitions, where was it? And where did they keep it? Now, you saying Fulani herdsmen, these are guys that were equipped by Gaddafi, by Gaddafi administration then to fight for him, the mercenaries, and trust Gaddafi. I don't think anybody has seen the security details of Gaddafi when he was alive. even to the extent of the ladies among them. But you see, Nigeria here, we are so loose. Even it's a shame for us to be calling ourselves a country. We are not a country. This is a jungle city. This is a jungle city where killing is happening every day. So what's the difference between now and the era of civil war? You tell me. Because the number of lives that was lost now is even more than war crime, you know, it's even more than war zone, war battle. And you wake up every day, your president will be giving you, we will give the security this thing, we will strategize with on a story. And the taxpayer money is being going down the drain on you guys. Mr. President, you are living on taxpayers' money, our Commonwealth money, and we expect you, we send you down there to protect our life, but you cannot protect us. And the way it is now, I believe there is a third force, and you know about it. The president should be able to come out and tell us how the Fulani people came into Nigeria. He should give an account how Fulani people came into this country and started causing serious mayhem in this country. Now about the Mr. Otom, you see, I so pity for the man with all the security details he has with him. I've been opportune to meet his convoy once in Redeem Camp. He's a good Christian. He's a believer. Maybe it's God of what's it called, Redeem, that saved him, right, from that ambush. But what I want to say is, I saw what's it called, Autumn once, and the security people attached to him so beefed up so how come Fulani people could be able to over security details and
are there informants bringing out information to you?
They are, but me, I will not blame the Fulani this time around. I will blame those power mongers in from the Benue. At least when you look at Benue State, they have a lot of heavyweight political, men there. Where are the Gamade, Barnabas Gamade? Where are Mike, what's it called, David Mark of this world, former Senate president? Where are the, what's it called, what's this other Susan? Where are they? And you sit down there, your country is, it's under fire, your state is under fire, and you sit down there. I don't know, they should hold them, all those guys, what's it called, the thief and the Idoma. Wow. Who are these thieves? The thieves are the comprises of majority of immigrants Fulani that settled in Benue. Thieves, yes. And the thing has been on for a while. Even when they have their son as the Senate president, he could not do anything. So he just sit down and look. In Niger State, Babangida is there. He cannot even provide solution to his own state. You rule a country, you cannot even give, advice, security advice to your governors for them to, make the state peaceful. All of them hilltop houses. That is, even if this president called, what's his name, Buhari, if he leave the post today, he's entitled to 50 rooms, bedroom apartments. So how would they think? How would they care you? How would they care? This is a country I believe I don't even belong to. Likewise, as the other guy said, he's not a Nigerian. I'm not a Nigerian as I am now. I've revoked my citizenship. I cannot be in a country of killers, in a country of barbarians. I cannot be in that country where you kill people every day, you slaughter people every day, and you expect me to belong to that country? No.
kí la rí gbọ́ gan-an èyí tá à ń gbọ́ yìí ó lágbára o ẹ kú lé o èyí tá à ń gbọ́ yìí lágbára o please let me start from that ọba Aláké Aláké of Ẹ̀gbá land kábíyèsí ẹ ǹlẹ́ kádí ó pẹ́ lórí kí bàtọ̀ pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹ dákun sẹ́yìn náà ti gbọ́ ní ìsìn báyìí nígbà tá à ń sọ ǹjọ́ sí pé ẹ jẹ́ pé kínní Ìgbòho said let's separate this thing. You come out and you say we don't want to fight war. What is the relationship between we want to separate a country and war? Do we say we want to fight war? Èyí tí yẹn máa lọ́ba kó lójo ni ẹ̀rù ń bà yín ojo ni yín sẹ́lẹ̀dì tó bá dẹ̀ sọ ọmọ ojo ọmọ máa dún yín mọ́lẹ̀ ni o ìbẹ́ta ká
ká má sojo rárá ọ̀rọ̀ ojú òkè kò sí lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ sẹ́ni pọ́nrọ̀ ó ti dójú gbàgede báyìí ẹ kábíyèsí sẹ̀kátà pàrọ̀ là mọ̀ ṣètò làgbàlagbà mọ̀ ṣètò bí tó bá mọ̀ ti di bọ̀lọ̀ ọmọ àìsàn mọ̀ ti wọ̀ ọmọ mọ̀ nù ẹ̀yin náà rí báyìí nísìn they full to attack a sitting governor and they don't deny it. Some group of them come out and they say yes, we are the one that did it. Next time it's not going to escape. And they know them all. Have they been arrested? Will they arrest them? Will they investigate? And you want to share our country with those kind of people as them? I know you say me Okabiesi. Tori, hey, you may think that it doesn't concern you today. Tomorrow, if they deal with autumn finish, they are coming for you. They are coming for the Obas in Yoruba land. They are coming, so it's better now. It's better we share it now. It's better we Yoruba or do one attitude to say joba now. To say joba, to that joba say Yoruba nation. In fact, ati pọ̀jù láti dórí lédè. Yoruba nation ati pọ̀jù láti dórí lédè. Ati ní enough population. Èmi máa sọ pé if it is possible for Awolowo to have single-handedly win our independence for Southwest, honestly speaking, we will be competing with Dubai. That is the truth of the matter. They married us with stupid and mad people, and it coward people like you. You are supporting them. Greedy people like you are supporting them. It's not good. So, about Samuel Otom. That man, where everything in Nigeria, they like to introduce politics to it. Because what you usually hear before is that Samuel Otom received support of Fulani before they enthrone him. So after they enthrone him, then there is problem. Because they wanted to take over the land of Benue. You know, all these problems we have started in Benue. It is in Benue we usually eat. They kill today, they kill tomorrow, they kill today. So it was face off. Now he moved from APC to PDP and he started giving them issues. So I don't want to say that it is the fire that he invented. We want to consume it now.
So it's political.
Sometimes it's political now. This thing is political. But I don't want to sing along that. I don't want to sing along line. Fulani, I'm sort of word. I don't know what to say. But that autumn, he invited them in the first place. They were like they do to Open Sodima. You know they did the same thing too. They were doing that to install Open Sodima. Now along the line, if there is first war between them and Open Sodima, they will also have the same thing they have in Benue. So people of Benue, please don't let anybody destroy your state because of politics. Because some of them now that are in APC, they will keep quiet. Because if they kill that man, if they successfully kill that man, you know, Agbanito Sopani,
Thank you so much, Mr. Kilarigbo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for coming on board. Matthew, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Now let's bring it down. I believe the issue of security should not be partition, and we shouldn't attach sentiment to it. When you look at what this young man thoroughly investigated in Nigeria, now they are condemned by diverse bodies, by the president of Nigeria, that's the incumbent president, the former vice president, APC, members of the PDP, others. What should we do? And how can we stop this kind of unfortunate incident from happening in Nigeria?
Thank you for having me, Mr. Mike. Right. Matthew is the name. Mr. President should go beyond condemnation and do the needful. Mr. President, as the commander of the armed forces, have a responsibility to protect life and property. Mr. Mike is on record that Fulani is the fourth most dangerous terror organization in the world, going by global terrorism index. So I'm not surprised when I saw the attack, and I'm not surprised when Fulani nationality movement came out to claim responsibility. And again, Mietiala in his style, Ab initio have denied and exonerated Fulani of culpability before this group came up to own up for the responsibility. You see,
it is no longer a news that Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder, and it seems as if Mr. President lukewarm attitude is aggravating and exacerbating the whole crisis, because this is a tip of the iceberg, a situation where you have Fulani in every strata of the society, every community, every forest. They are domiciled in every forest in this country. The other time we saw the crisis that triggered in Ondo State. We are seeing a replication of that in Ogun State. We are seeing a similar thing in Oyo State. We are seeing pockets of crisis in southeast. So it's all over. There is no other way to handle this than to be decisive against these Fulani bandits, these Fulani criminals, these Fulani terrorists. By all standards, they are terrorist personalities. And the governor of Benue State have been outspoken from the onset. From the onset, it is Benue State government that came up with the law of anti-open grazing. That best explains the reason he has become their target. Don't forget that this same group said that it was as a result of technical error that they hope that next time they will repeat it, that author will not escape. So what I'm saying is that we should, and don't forget that in Taraba State, Darosishaku, the governor of Taraba State, have said, of course, I think there is no better time to do that than now. And at the time, Mr. Mike, the same Darosishaku, while he was addressing the military high command in the state, where they were thinking of how to disarm people who bear arms in the society, regular society, he advised the police, the army, to go and disarm the criminals, the bandits, the kidnappers, before you think of disarming people in the regular society. Because we cannot continue living in fear, a situation where all security arrangement architecture have been broken down. The bandits, the criminals, the kidnappers, they have serially defied Nigerian sovereignty. The only way to go about it is Mr. President to be decisive. And again, the question of investigation, because before now the IG had ordered a full-scale investigation, but now that a group, Fulani nationality movement, have come out to claim responsibility, I think the onus lie on IG to deploy police personnel to go after them. The onus lie on the military high command to deploy go after them, because we are not trying to unravel who did what. The truth has been unraveled. A group, Fulani movement, Fulani nationality movement, have already claimed responsibility. But again, this brings us to the lukewarm attitude of Mr. President. What guarantee do we have that Mr. President will be to order military personnel to shoot and kill the Fulani personalities? Mr. Ma, don't forget that in 2010, Ghana government, when they saw the nature of Fulani, the Ghana government chased them away out of their territory. And this is 21st century. Nomadic nature is no longer fashionable. And this group, this movement, Fulani nationality, millions of Fulani that spread across 15 countries.
Nigeria is in a big soup.
So you see that Nigeria is in a big crisis. Nomadic life is no longer fashionable. At a time where people were settling down, claiming ancestral homes, they were moving about from one place to the other in search for greener pasture for their cow. But there is no way you can go to a place, for instance, today. You tell the people that I've been here 100 years ago. My forefathers, my ancestors came here to graze. It's not acceptable. The only thing that is acceptable is if any genuine Fulani man wants to rear his cow, wants to do his business, approach the government, approach individuals who have land, whether for lease or for outright sale. If they give you, you do your ranching and you do your business successfully. But the way it stands today, I don't think there is any reasonable human being in Nigeria that can give Fulani any piece of land, any parcel of land, whether for leasing or for sale or for whatever reason, because they are proven to be people who do not have human face, who cannot cohabit with other people. They are proving that they are terrorists by nature. They are proving that they
Governor Otto of Benue State, which means we should expect more from these same criminals, to some governors that are against open grazing in Nigeria.
You see, like I say it's unfortunate. We are sitting on a keg of gunpowder. If as a sitting governor who have all the security detail, these guys could overrun his security detail, it tells you the monumental nature of the crisis. And again, it is not stopping here. It is just starting. Yes, that is why I think Mr. President by now should know that it behoves on him to protect life and property. He should know that by now he should be thinking of Nigeria sovereignty, Nigeria as an entity. He should be thinking above and beyond that is ethnicity called Fulani. He should look at the interest of the national. He should put the national interest above the interest of his clannish people. Because the way it stands, whether we like it or not, Nigeria must stand and fight these Fulani people. And until we do that, Nigeria cannot excel because they are in every strata of the society. That is the truth.
Right,
thank you very much. Thank you for having
Really
me,
appreciate
Mr.
you for coming on board. Honestly, it's been a wonderful experience at the Newsstand today, and we implore the government, the federal government, to make sure lasting solutions are being done to avert crimes in the society. Michael Adekunle still remains my name. Behind the camera, I have Michael Ojo keeping Israel there. Femi Davis also keeping Israel with us. You can subscribe to the sister channel Fliptv Plus. You can subscribe to Fliptv. You can join me on Facebook at Adekunle Michael Timtayo. That's Michael Timtayo Adekunle, and on Instagram Adekunle Michael Timtayo. Thanks for watching and join us next time. Bye.